So inside of this box right here is one of those all-in-one systems. They've got their good points, but they also have their bad points. One major good point, it's all in one. One major bad point, well dude, it's all in one. So let's see what you get inside of this box from Vevor. Tough tools, half the price. This is a all-in-one, kind of like one of those past systems. Hedge trimmer, weed whacker, saw, it's all kinds of stuff, all boxed into one. So let's check it out. Oh wow, look at that. Comes with a bag. Alright, let's see what we get inside of this thing. Alright, so it looks like we get a carrying case for everything. Some kind of box here. Alright, so we got some PPE. Got some PP. So it looks like you get a screen visor. Here's your reel for the string trimmer. So it says garden rewind line. Okay. Got a funnel. We got something in a Ziploc bag here. What we got here? Oh, this is in case the thing is too heavy for you. You wear this as a support, and you can attach the thing there to your body. We got the string trimmer, or the actual device handle, some gloves, some, looks like some white line. Guess that's extra line. Yeah, so it looks like they give you some extra line. Earmuffs. I have no idea. What's that, ripstick? I don't know what that is. Oh, they give you a fuel mixing jug. Cheapest jug they can probably give you, but it's there anyway. Got a chainsaw blade protector, and then we've got the chainsaw itself. Inside of here, looks like we've got a brush cutting blade. So yep, brush cutter blade. Inside there. There you go. Pretty neat. And that's the sharp side. Okay, brush cutter blade. Instruction manual. Chain for the saw. So there's a 3/8 chain. And we got this thing, which is a brush cutter. This is, I think, the circular saw version. And that's exactly what it is. Gotta be careful with these things, man. Woo! Pretty cool. So I think that's everything that's in the box. Here, yep. Alright. Oh, the cheapest box, man. Box is literally just falling apart. The only thing I'm after is what's inside of here. So, inside of here, here's the trimmer head. So, made in Japan. So I'll have to get that thing bolted up. So there you go. Puts a little lock nut on there. What the hell? There we go. It's being an idiot because it's a reverse thread. So remember, this is a reverse thread. And right here we've got the chainsaw thing with the oiler. So this is the chainsaw piece with a nice little oiler on it. That's nice. Right here we've got an extension pole. So this thing came with a couple of extension poles here. So we got one extension pole right there, and then this is, I believe, just another extension pole. So another extension pole right there. You can see it's got a shaft drive through the extension poles and a keyed little piece right there that slots into the next piece. Probably a good idea to go ahead and keep those covers. So this is the hedge trimmer portion. So hedge trimmer. See, it goes right into there. That slots in. Ah, it's got some heft to it. And then the unit itself. Holy crap, is this motor huge. Oh, there goes my coffee. And we've got a trimmer guard and the other half of the thing there. Nothing else in the box but trash. So upon first look, yeah, when you buy any of this stuff, okay, you're not buying professional equipment. You're buying equipment that runs, that works, that'll get you by and make you some bucks so that you can buy real equipment. Coming across equipment like this, same thing with the Poulon Pro. It's basically, Poulon's a step up from some of this stuff. But what I will tell you is when you look at this, you can tell you're not getting professional grade. You are also not paying the price for professional grade. Yeah, I mean, even this is giving you your mix, which is fine. This is great for somebody that's maybe a homeowner or somebody that's just starting out and they want an everything in one kit. If you're a professional, this will get you by probably for like a couple seasons. Then you have to reinvest the money that you've made. So you need to think about it both ways. I gotta tell you, that backpack blower has surprised me as far as how long it's lasting, the power that it has, all of that. But again, you're not paying for that professional grade. You're paying for half the tools at half the price. I mean, I'm just being honest with you, man. Half the tools for half the price. But look at this goddamn thing, dude. This thing is a freaking tank. 52cc, I think. Yeah, right there, 52cc displacement. So, takes 41 to fuel, 40 to 1. See, right there, 40 to 1. So it just takes the regular fuel that we always use in equipment. Some machines take 30 to 1, some take 50 to 1. We got 40 to 1 right here, 111 decibels. That's why they give you this thing right here. They honestly do work. With that thing, it came with this, so I'm becoming like the whole Vevor Knight. That's what I am. I'm a Vevor Knight. I laugh because, like I said, this stuff will make you the money, but it's like showing up on a job site with only Ryobi tools. They work. You might get kicked off the job site, but they work. They're not the best as far as ergonomics. They're not the best as far as comfortability. That's not what it's about. It's more like when you first get into something, you know, you're not always buying, you know, the top-notch commercial grade stuff. Sometimes you're buying Poulon Pro and Husqvarna. Well, did I just say Husqvarna? Sometimes you're buying junk. I'm not saying this is junk. We are going to fire this thing up, but everything that I'm looking at is typical Vevor, you know, exposed wires and all that stuff, which you're not going to find like on the Poulon Pro. Well, actually, you do find that on that, but you find it on that. You're not really going to find it on Steel, Husqvarna, Echo, like the higher end, like Red Maxes and stuff like that. Yeah, but you're also not paying the $800 for a piece of equipment, paying like $200 or $300, whatever. If this will do the job and get you by and you're a homeowner, this is probably the right thing for you, unless you got the money. If you've got the money, buy the professional grade stuff and just take care of it. Store it away, put it in your shed, make sure that every year it's serviced, the whole everything. With this stuff, I don't know, man. Does it work? I'm sure it does. So, kind of crazy that it comes with all of this stuff, but I gotta get out of here, dude. I actually have to use this because my other trimmer, it literally fired up. I thought it was all ready, went to go fire it up a second time, and for some reason it died. Something probably was in the fuel that I didn't catch, some piece of debris or whatever, and it blocked a jet, or I don't know, dude. Like I said, it fired up, it kicked, I thought I was ready to go, refueled it, went to go fire it up again, and it just wouldn't fire. So, but a $25 fix the Poulon Pro. I am gonna gas this thing up, and dude, I'm just literally just gonna take this to the job site and see if it works. This is a full range garage, and this is a full range of basically just everything that I do, everything that I fix, everything that I don't, everything that I touch. It's just, it is what it is, guy. Welcome to Full Range Garage. It does come with a toolkit. So let's see what comes in the toolkit. Because I figured I was right here and I was installing this. So let me show you something here. So again, this is all different kind of stuff. So it's like we got a bracket, we got a spark plug wrench, we've got an 8 and a 10, we've got a coupler, which looks like a vibration dampener. We've got one of these dumb things. But believe it or not, this is actually key. Comes with a couple of Allen wrenches, and it comes with spare nuts and bolts. I'm not sure if they're actually spare or not, but as this unit comes with obviously the threaded lock nut and a couple of these spacer pieces, but you don't want to use that when you're using this head. So let me show you something. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in there, and what that does is allows you to go ahead and spin technically this on. So the way this came was, it was like this, or actually like that. You just want to make sure that you take these pieces off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to make sure you remember to remove these two pieces here if you're going to use this thing, because this needs to slot into this. So you can see that's keyed, but this needs to slot into that. Okay, that's how that works. So just make sure you line up the hole with the hole. So there's like a slot right here. See right there? Push this through there. So you want to make sure that you line that up. And what that does is allows you to spin this into place and lock it down. Actually, technically it's for unlocking, because it's the, see what I'm saying? Like, so give that a twist, and we're good. So with the way this thing spins anyway, it's going to tighten as it spins anyway. So, yeah. This is for the guard stuff, I believe. Or this is for the guard piece. It goes like this. Or something. Dude, I don't even know. Probably goes like that, yeah. Let's see what we got here. So, you've got this little locking pin here. Or, yeah, locking pin. And you've got a knob on the end here that tightens the split in the shaft. Take this off. Put this in there, pull the pin, and get a rotate. Seems like it's in there. Give it a twist. I'm gonna have to put the handle on. Damn, that thing is long, dude. This thing is gonna give you one heck of an Arnold Schwarzenegger arm, I'll tell you that. So that has got some weight to it. That's why they give you the whole strap and everything. So, yeah, holy crap. This thing is a beast, dude. This thing is just for doing all kinds of everything. That's why I got the Max kit. So, looks like there is a little thing there that's supposed to be holding wires or something. See right there? So there's like a little clip. I think that's supposed to be holding the wires. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just toss fuel in this and see if this thing fires up. Should fire up right away. See what I'm saying, though? Not the best quality, but you're getting what you pay for, man. You're definitely getting what you pay for. So let's see if this thing will accept some fuel. This is not the recommended way to fill a piece of equipment, but this is just the way that I'm gonna do it for now. Pour the fuel in from my other piece of equipment. Perfect. You see the blue tinge. Alright, so that's empty. This thing is so much lighter. If you ain't already got the strength, dude, you're screwed using a piece of equipment like this. My God. Alright. You're so screwed. If you ain't already got strength, do not buy this unit if you're not prepared to pay for it and having one Arnold Schwarzenegger arm. Holy crap. Alright. Choke is up. That's interesting. Look at that. So I went to go pull it up. It's got like a little indent on it. I'm not sure if I like that. So we got that. Primer bulb is probably on the bottom. It accepted fuel like immediately. There it goes, it's already returning. So let's see if this thing fires up. So, let's see. Stop is that way, which is the circle. So let's see if it fires up. Oh. All right. Oh my God. Holy crap, does this thing have some kick to it. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Dude, that is... Holy crap. I gotta tell you though, with the way that thing fired up and how much torque and instantaneous power that thing has, it's where it might put some of these higher end equipment pieces to shame. Like I said, it's weird, like the plastic itself, the overall feel and look of things, very basic and cheap looking. You know what I mean? Cheap looking, cheap looking. But then when you come down here, it's looking a little bit cheap looking, but when you're coming down, cheap looking. When you cut cheap looking, but if it works, it works.